We used to have a sign that had it phonetically spelled out. It said Suydam, S-O-O. Damn, like, damn.
God damn. Cool.
Sodom, as in Sodom.
All right, Mike DeVito,
Saddam
CCD.
Hussein, it's not like that.
Okay, wait.
For the record.
We're here.
For the record.
We're here with Suydam,
Thank you so much.
right? Artist, all the lovely.
You had to speak up. You got a low voice.
Works of art, tons of other art as well.
I just want to get a little some.
And we're here with him at the Big Apple Comic Con.
And my main man, Eric.
And good friend
Here
Eric
we
here.
go.
Just so happens today that I actually wore my Marvel Zombie shirt. I had no idea that Arthur was going to be here. And we came over and we met him before the show started. We figured we'd have a few words with him and talk to him about his work. So how was it for you? You said you've been drawing zombies for a long time, correct?
Yeah, I've been drawing anatomy. So how I say I got chosen for the zombies is I am a well-studied, well-versed anatomical artist. So I spent a lot of time working with cadavers. I used to go to the medical universities here. The doctors would get the cadavers during the day. They'd mess them all up. You know, and then
Gross, nice and gross.
It allows artists to come in at night, and I'd bring in my sketchbook and I'd be sketching the cadavers, limbs, legs, arms, and
Do they? You walk in and there will be just an arm on a table?
Well, it's a refrigerated room with everything's full of formaldehyde, so it smells really strong, but just a chemical smell.
Yeah.
And I think you're allowed like 45 minutes in, because then it's bad for you. You start to get all dizzy, and then you have to take 20 minutes off, and then you go back in for another 45 minutes and draw some cadavers. So just for fun and for studies, I spent a lot of time, a lot of years drawing anatomy.
Messing up your hustle here. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So then I went to do I worked on aliens for a while for Dark Horse Comics, and I took those samples. I brought them into Marvel, and they got to see, hey, this guy can do spooky stuff. And so I think I got that.
You sure can do spooky stuff.
Now, I know the Marvel Zombies line has been, there's so many different editions now, and they've expanded a little bit.
Right.
You've done all the art for it and everything?
I've done almost all the art for the covers.
Oh, okay. And how was it working with these like classic characters and then turning them into something so out of the ordinary?
It's the greatest. It's the best. I think the series was a huge success. I think the series was a huge success. A big part of that was that it's the kind of thing that the fans really want in comics. The same thing that they did with Batman, Frank Miller did when The Dark Knight came out. Took that comic that really wasn't selling real well, with pretty boring characters. It turned it into something new. They did something really fresh, something kind of dangerous. You know, they had a guy with some talent. He had a vision of what these characters could be, and they let the artist do their thing. It's basically like anything else in life. You find a specialist, turn them loose, let them do the thing, and then you'll get something really great. You know, or you can find a specialist and chain him to a wall, and then put him in a race, and he's not going to.
What's the point? Yeah.
So that's kind of how it was.
Now,
So by accident, I think somebody
you let you in the door.
they let us in the door. They didn't change. They didn't know we slipped through the chains.
I don't think they knew how big the project was going to turn out to be.
They didn't have a clue, but I did. I did, yeah. Because it's that kind of thing. It's that kind of thing. You knew that, like, oh, this could be something really great. You know, they let us do our thing. This could be great. And we got to do our thing. Kirkman, myself, and then Sean, and the three of us.
Now, I noticed when we looked at some of the prints, and we're going to go up the table in a few minutes and look at some of the prints, I noticed that you have a great deal of subject matter. There's so much stuff that's going on there. You have, all different kind of comic characters. I see movie characters. I see normal real-life situations. I think I saw Jesus over there.
He's
all zombified, obviously.
The world's most famous zombie ever.
I saw Nirvana. I saw the Nirvana album cover over there, and just some great stuff. And like, what do you, when you're picking like a subject that you're gonna, use?
How do you choose?
How do you choose?
Well, there are different seasonings for different soups. So a lot of it is I'm that I want to work on, what painting I want to do next. I'm just trying to figure out, find elements that strike a key with the viewers of the painting that will be familiar to them.
It's like
they'll be magnetized to it. They'll be
taking something they know and just fucking it up,
maybe
basically.
100 years ago they saw something like it, but then they can stop and think about it.
Yeah. How long does it take you to do like one cover? Generally, you know?
Anywhere from 2 weeks to 4 months.
Oh wow. Yeah.
This one right here took about 4 months to do.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the X-Men cover. I remember that. Yeah.
So four characters, along with that.
And how big is this originally? What's the original size?
That's the biggest one I had.
Oh, really? That big? How big, Eric? Let's see. The camera doesn't even go that far. Me too. Me too.
One question I definitely have to ask you is, you've drawn all these wonderful characters as zombies. Have you ever drawn any regular traditional zombies? Like, you know, from like, say like George Romero zombies, or you know, some of the more famous movie zombies? Have you ever tried to give your own story?
God bless you.
Actually, I did my own series. I had my own series that preempts all this zombies.
We need that.
I'm actually finishing it now. I've been working on it for 10 years. Working title was Skin Deep. Like a master.
Okay.
And so that one I'm almost done with. So working on it for 10 years. I think maybe about 120 pages. So that one I'm doing inside illustrations. And all the material, and I wrote it as well.
Oh, okay, that's great.
What do you have a name for that series?
Skin Deep.
Skin Deep? We'll keep an eye out for that.
And what can we see on the horizon? Is there anything else coming up that we could look out for?
Well, that's the big one. That, and I have another creator-owned series that I've been working on for about 30 years. That's about 260 pages. That's been published already. That's called Mudwogs.
It's called what?
And that's Mudwogs.
Mudwogs.
Pollywog.
Gotcha.
On the mud. It's a Mudwog. So, that's from Heavy Metal Maker.
Heavy metal.
Yeah, an artist over there told us that you did work for Heavy Metal.
Yeah,
We were promoting you in the back.
The first American artist. Myself and Richie Corp, we were the first two American artists. We were the only American artists working for Metal.
Oh, wow.
And then years later.
When were you first published there?
It was like late 70s. Mid-70s. I think it was mid-70s.
All right, wow. So you've been around for a while.
So that was mostly European artists. So it started by two Frenchmen over there, and then it was so popular and successful over there, they started to do the reprints here. So they had the reprints here, and then they had some news stories, and the news stories were just like myself and Richard Corbin were doing it.
I remember the movie.
Right, yeah.
John Candy, John Belushi.
Yeah.
That must have been a great experience.
It's good, yeah.
I'm not a drug guy, but I guess if I was, that movie would.
It's a sci-fi fun.
First series number 3 cover.
So this over here is a prop they have Deadpool, one of the more popular Marvel characters right now. I guess especially after the Wolverine movie, and that is. Some people might not like the Wolverine movie. Everybody seems to like Ryan Reynolds.
Deadpool, yeah.
As Deadpool, we're hoping that we're going to see him in that character. Depending how successful Green Lantern is.
So that series I did was Earth with a Mouth was Deadpool with a zombie buddy. His head that he was taking around with him everywhere.
Yeah, he walked around with the head and everything.
That was a spin off of Marvel.
Fun stuff. Arthur, thank you very much for talking to us.
My pleasure.
We're gonna
My pleasure. I like your shoes.
Thank you very much. This man right here.
It's a pretty good drawing. It's a pretty good drawing.
And have fun for the weekend. And
Well, same to yourself.
And we will be covering you.
Okay, guys.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thanks, man.